And it is time for our Community Corner. You know, September is National Recovery Month, and those battling substance use disorders turn to medical and mental health professionals to receive help. Echo Idaho at the University of Idaho is training these professionals to identify, address, and treat these substance use and behavior issues. We're joined by Echo program experts to share more about the work that they're doing and how others in this field can get involved. Lindsay, I'm going to begin with you. Tell us about Echo Idaho and how it is significant for those facing substance use disorders.
Sure, thank you. So Echo Idaho is part of WWAMI, which is a partnership between the University of Idaho, the University of Washington School of Medicine, and the universities of Montana, Alaska, and Wyoming. So together they train and educate healthcare professionals, and then Echo Idaho specifically provides training in the area of substance use disorders. So those that participate in our training are able to gain the skills and expertise to support their patients, their student population on their own recovery journey.
Okay, all right. And Natalia, I understand too that you're a panelist yourself.
Correct.
So as someone who actually engages with the participants, what is the impact that you see? Tell us about some of the outcomes that you've seen of those facing substance use disorders.
Oh, I think it's been tremendous. So the great thing about Echo Idaho is that all the trainings, the panel discussions are available to anyone. So regardless if you're in Boise or a more remote area, you have access to other professionals, get support, resources. There's trainings on multiple different topics. And I think really the thing about substance use is it doesn't discriminate. So it's not just a big city issue. This hits all the communities across our state. And we have some really rural areas that are a little bit more isolated without a whole lot of resources. So it's impactful for other professionals, and it's really critical for the health of our community members across the state.
Absolutely. And Stephanie, too, what are the primary ways that professionals attending Echo Idaho courses, how are they helping students in their communities?
So absolutely. Echo has a large targeted audience, and so at any given session, there can be a variety of professionals. They can come from the schools, so like school resource officers, teachers, administration, school counselors, and then it can come from people in the community who can attend. So you have counselors, therapists, hospital administration, peer support specialists, doctors, psychiatrists, the list goes on, it's long. And everybody has a chance to come to that 1 hour segment where you get to participate in a knowledge burst, so you learn something. You have a topic that's presented for the day, then you also have a case study that you get to participate in, and you can find out additional resources all over the state of Idaho. You can also add your own expertise in, and then you also have a chance for networking where you're logging on every time you sign in, where you get to say what you do, where you're from, and you have a chance to network with people. So all of those professionals are taking what they have learned that day and they're going back into their communities and impacting students in their communities for positive change.
Wow, okay. So this is a beautiful way to also kind of expand the resources then for some of these professionals in our community to help those struggling with this path, right? Brilliant. All right, so Lindsay, help us understand though, I know that there's a great opportunity ahead in regards to Echo, but also where can people go to learn more too?
Thanks. So first, I think it's really important that everyone knows that the training that we offer is all free. So for those healthcare professionals, for those working in K-12 settings, they can earn their free continuing education credit and professional development credit. So I understand that there is a link to learn more about Echo Idaho at the bottom of the screen. We would love for people to explore that opportunity and join our learning community.
I mean, so profound, so important, and such a great opportunity. Like you had mentioned, free. Why wouldn't you do something like this, especially when we know that there's such a need in this area in our state, from substance abuse to the mental health challenges, just to be able to reinforce your understanding and your ability to support individuals dealing with those issues for free.
Yes.
Is such a profound impact. So greatly appreciate you guys coming on here and sharing this message. I certainly hope that there are those watching who decide to rise to the call and participate in this program.